Hello everybody, Jordan here, and today I am going to be reviewing one of my first programs. Well, not really this is my first program that I made like without anything, I want to make a calculator to calculate my savings accounts. If I save a certain amount of money, all that. And I made this, so I'm basically just going to be reviewing it and telling you guys about it. I think it's a pretty cool program. For some reason, I can't get it to loop. I can probably go over that right now, and if you guys have any feedback to help me get it to loop, I will greatly appreciate it because it won't loop. I feel like I'm doing everything right and it's just not working. Like I have no errors. It just won't loop. But I had to import the Java scanner to get the user input, and by getting the user input, it was going to attach that number to a variable. So as you can see, well, these two, I have one that's in int, and I have another that's a double. So right here, I have a question. Which option would you like to know? So the first question is, how many months will it take you to save your goal? Like if you have like a certain amount that you want saved. Oh, I want $1 million saved. It's going to tell you how many months it's going to take you to save it based on the amount of money you have and your savings rate. And then the second option is how much money you will have saved up by a certain amount of months. If you have a certain amount of money saved and you are saving a certain amount every month, I'm going to tell you how much money you have after a certain amount of months. So like let's say, I wonder how much money I'm going to have by the time I'm 23. It'll tell you if you keep that consistency up. But first, we have to do int choice. So basically, one or two. It can only be one or two. If it's something other than one or two, it's wrong. So basically, while choice does not equal 1 or 2, it's just going to keep looping. Choose either 1 or 2 until you choose 1 or 2, because you have to choose either 1 or 2. There's no other option. So after that, if you choose choice 1, it's going to ask you how much money do you have saved up, and then money saved is going to equal the amount that you put in. So how much money would you have saved up? $1. Then money saved is now going to equal $1. Then the next question is going to be, how much money are you saving every month? Money added is going to be equal to the amount that you are saving every month. So you're saving $2 every month with your $1, so you try to make a bag. Makes perfect sense. Money added now equals $2, and then you have, what is your savings goal? So this is the amount of money that you want to have saved up. And after that, I have another variable right here, months needed. So this is just to basically calculate the amount of months that it's going to take. So it's going to take the amount of money that you want to have saved and subtract the money that you already have, and it's going to divide that by the amount of money that you save every month. So if that number is greater than 12, then that means that it's going to print out the amount of years that it's going to take and not like the amount of months. And then I have an if statement right here, which is basically if months needed is higher than 12, then it's going to tell you how many years it's going to take you to save. And if months, or else, else is obviously anything else, which is the only other thing that it can be. If months is less than 12, then it's going to tell you how many months is needed for you to save your goal. I'm just going to run that and show you guys that real quick. So which one would I like to know? One, because I'm going over one right now. How much money do you have saved up? $1. How much money are you saving every month? $2. What is your savings goal? $300. It's going to take you approximately 12 years. It's going to take you 12 years to save up $300. It's terrible. It's awful. It's hilarious. But yeah, that's basically what it does. And I'm going to show you the other option that you can have. I don't know. Let's say 1 and then 2. And my savings goal is $6. It's going to take me 2 months to save $6. Pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory. So after that, I have an else if statement. And that is running off of my first if statement. If the choice is equal to 1, then do this. Else if choice is equal to 2, run this. Now, if choice equals 2, this one actually tells you how much money you're going to have after a certain amount of months instead of the other option. So the first print statement is basically how much money do you have saved up. You're going to put that in, and then it's going to ask you how much money are you saving every month, and then you put that in, and then it's going to ask you for how many months are you saving for. Okay, so I have another double variable. This is just a calculation. So it's going to take the amount of months that you're saving for and multiply it by the money added, which is the money that you're saving every month, and then add the amount of money that you already had, giving you an accurate calculation of the amount of money that you will have after the time period ends. Yeah. So I'm basically just going to run this. I'm going to show you the second option. How much money do you have saved up? $200. How much money are you saving every month? $500. How many months are you saving for? Let's say 24. You're going to have $12,200 saved up after 24 months at the savings rate that you have. It's a pretty cool program. Now, for the part that will not work for me, that blows me. Okay, so the print statement is asking you if you want to calculate your savings. I have it prompting the user to hit 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'm going to put the same exact loop in here. So they have to hit either yes or no. But instead, this time it's not going to be choice. It's going to be, I'm going to name it calculate. Right here, I have another print statement that's asking if you want to calculate your savings and prompting the user to hit 1 for yes and 2 for no. I know how to compare strings, but honestly, not gonna lie to you, it's not on me right now. It's not in here at the moment. So I'm still practicing. You guys are following my journey. And it's basically the same loop that I have right here, except this time it's a different variable. So you still have to hit either yes or no for this option. So I hit 0, it's gonna be like either choose 1 or 2, or choose either 1 or 2. 8. Choose either 1 or 2. 1. Okay, now, which option would you like to know? 1, and then how much money you have saved up. Basically the same thing. It's the same program. It's going to take you 9 months to save up that much amount of money. It works. It's a good, nice working program. I love this program, but I need it to loop. If I add a while loop at the top, and while calc equals 1, then run this entire program, which makes sense. So I also should have it after every option. So here should ask the user the same question. Do you want to calculate your savings? 1 for yes, 2 for no. And if they hit 2, then calc should change the calculation to 2, which would then end the program, in theory. But it doesn't work for me, and I swear it doesn't. That's why I'm going to put this entire thing in, and you're going to see that it doesn't work. So I'm going to add the same thing. Because, when you have else statements or if statements, you have to put them in both in order for it to run. And also down here, okay, I'm going to run this. Do you want to calculate it? Yes. So I have 1 again, here, there. Wow, now it's working. It wasn't working before, I swear it wasn't working. It wasn't working, I swear it wasn't working before. Oh my God. Okay, well, that's good. You guys just saw me program something and that wasn't working before. I did it the exact same way and it just was not working. But now it's working. And you guys saw it live. So now I have a working program that asks you how much money do you want to save, how much money you will save by a certain amount of time. So I now have a working program that keeps looping itself until the user says no. So yeah, that's my first program. And I added a while loop to the entire program, and I was looping itself, and I'm happy. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see you Friday for my next upload. Peace.